How you doing? Welcome back. This is Winder's Ranger and my name is Rick. A few weeks ago we did an oil analysis, or took the sample for an oil analysis on my 2006 Dodge Cummins, and I got the results back. They emailed them to me directly, and we're going to discuss just briefly what that form looks like and what the values were that were for my analysis results. So as you know, if you watched the last video, I'll put a link in the description, and up in the corner we had the sample bottle, which is here, and then we had the bottle for shipping, and then the instructions and the information paperwork. So after we got the sample and we packaged it in the small white bottle here, we completed the paperwork, which is this form here, and this is basically the information that will start at the top of the form here, and that little piece of paper, that information is specific for your vehicle, which is the unit block at the very top there. Has the Cummins ISB 5.9 pickup, fuel type, diesel, the type of oil, and the amount of mileage on that particular oil change. And then it goes down the client information, and then the comments box. It tells you the information that they had available for that oil sample and what they found in the oil sample and what their analysis or what the results are, what they feel is pertinent with that sample. Now, as you go down on the left-hand side, it tells you the types of particulates, contaminants that can be in the oil. The next line over to the right is what's in your particular sample, and then the gray column next to that to the right is the unit average. So as you get more of these samples, it'll bring up the average that are for whatever number of samples you've had so far. Going further right, the next several blank columns are blank areas for future analysis if you get those done with your particular vehicle. And all the way over on the far right hand side, that gray column is the unit average for your type of vehicle, your type of oil. That's the average that Blackstone has seen in all the samples that they've done. So more or less that's ranking your oil sample, your vehicle, with all other vehicles of that same type with that type of oil. Then the box here at the bottom, properties, just gives us some other information such as any fuel, antifreeze, water, insolubles that might be in the oil. In my case, having fuel in the oil would be an indication of a leaking fuel injector in the engine. If you have antifreeze, you could have issues like warped head in diesel engines or modern diesel engines with the EGR coolers and such. Having antifreeze in the engine could mean a failure of your EGR cooler. So overall, it looks like my oil sample was relatively decent. According to Blackstone, they said that this particular engine that I have, my truck, it's got a decent solid engine, and most of the averages were low. They said my oil was a little bit thick, probably from soot, diesel soot, which this truck, if you're on the low end of one of the gears and you hit the accelerator pretty hard, it tends to want to blow black smoke. So that I can either confirm or deny if I've done that a time or two if somebody's tailgating me. That may have some explanation for the thick oil. So probably keep my foot out of the pedal will not only help the longevity and the lubricity of my oil, but probably my fuel economy as well. So there you have it. That's the oil analysis for my truck, the 2006 Dodge Cummins. Overall, the process was easy. I didn't have any issues getting the oil into the mail. Just dropped it in a mailbox and off it went. And I think it was a week or so they got back to me via email. So this is a good baseline of the internals of the engine and where your engine is as far as mechanically. Would I do it again? Absolutely. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you all on the next video.